The nightcap of the SCHSHL doubleheader on the LI Sports Network. I'm Eric Bellier wishing you a good evening from the rinks here in Hauppauge, New York. Kings Park, Commack, and West Islip getting ready to face off. Taking a quick look at individual stats, Kieran Pollard leads all Lions in goals with 13. Jesse Lemza for Kings Park Commack with 16. Liam Henshaw with 7 assists for West Islip. Jesse Lemza with 19 for Kings Park Commack. Kieran Pollard, 17 points on the year, leads all Lions, and we'll keep on the trend. Jesse Lemza with 35 points leads all Knights. John Kolick and Steven Ludzinski lead their respective teams in penalty minutes. Last time these two teams met back on November 13th, a 4-0 victory for Kings Park Commack. Speaking with the KPC coaching staff pregame, KPC is without, multiple skaters for undisclosed reasons. Skating with about 11 guys tonight on their bench. And on the West Islip side, well, Gianni Ruggiano's 18th birthday this evening. Happy 18th birthday to the West Islip skater. Both teams getting ready to go. Goaltending matchups and puck drop when we come back. It's Kings Park Commack. It's West Islip right here on the Long Island Sports Network. Zoom in on their goal. I got their goalie, so we're good. No, I know, but I'm saying once we get closer, once they go out, I talk to their team. I know their goalie. Them, they always avoid me. Just zoom into West Islip. Yeah, I did it already. Yeah, I'm on it. All right, you're welcome. Zoom in on the bench backup goalie for West Islip. Okay, good. Thank you. Goaltending matchup tonight. Kings Park Commack sends out Jason Krauthammer and Braden Buccino, number 30, in between the pipes for West Islip. Set to get underway here, West Islip in their road blue uniforms as KPC. Shot, they score! Off the rip! It's West Islip just 8 seconds in. It's a 1-0 West Islip lead. Couldn't see who put that one home. We'll wait for official word, but nonetheless, 8 seconds in, They beat Jason Crowdhammer blocker side, and it's a 1-0 West Islip lead. It was Kieran Pollard who put that one home. So a 1-0 lead here in the first handful of seconds for West Islip. Pollard loses possession of that one as it's played over just out of the reach of Brian Prang and played ahead by KPC. A 3-on-0 carried in, shot. They score. A seesaw battle here early. It's a 1-1 tie now as Brian Prang put that one home. So KPC answers right back. And oh, by the way, we're 45 seconds into the first period. Back on what feels like the opening face-off of the game, but there's been 2 goals. KPC comes away with it. Plays it over to the far side. It's First who sends it ahead. Carried in now by Michael DeSaro. Played over to the far side in front of the West Islip bench and back into the neutral zone as Maximus Ledzinski sends it up ahead and loses possession of it. Charles Salamone fighting for it for the Lions. Puck loose in the neutral zone. Andrew Merviak tries to send it over to Salamone, and Merviak comes away with it over the blue line, fighting off a bit of contact there and shimmies into the far corner. Puck still loose. It's Ledzinski with it. Ledzinski wraps it around the boards. Kept in by the Lions, though. Nice play. Puck hits off the skate of Nicholas Hubbard, and it is sent into the offensive zone for Kings Park Commack. And we have a whistle blown dead here on a tripping minor. We'll see who heads to the box for West Islip, as it seems to be Nicholas Hubbard for the Lions. So the first power play of the night goes to KPC. Power play 1 on the ice for the Knights. As it's played over into the near corner, Ryan First tries to center it. Shot, save, Sapoff. Jack Salva missed the mark on that one. Kieran Pollard tries to dump it ahead. Ledzinski keeps it in. Salva fighting for it. Salva looking for Stefan Ledzinski, where it's wrapped around the boards for Ryan First. Played over to the far side. Long pass over to Ledzinski. Ledzinski controls centering pass, backhanded shot, nobody home. Long pass over to Stefan Ledzinski. Ledzinski fighting for possession, wraps it around the boards over to Prang. Off the boards and down. West Islip clears. Crowdhammer comes out to play it. Puck loose. Pollard goes for it. Pollard, a man down, controls. Pollard fighting off contact from Ledzinski, loses possession of it and sends it into the neutral zone. KPC comes away with it. Here comes Salva with it. Salva gets his pocket picked by Henshaw. West Islip's clearing attempt uneventful as Buccino makes a save with the paddle and bounces over the boards. West Islip controls. Dumped ahead by Pollard down in line with the goal line. Crowdhammer comes and out and plays it. Now here comes KPC on the attack. 10 seconds remaining on the power play. 11:20 remaining in the period, a 1-1 game. Fireworks in the first 45 seconds. Goals from West Islip for Kieran Pollard. Second goal from Prang on the KPC side of things as the power play expires. All in the first 46 seconds to make it a 1-1 tie. 4 minutes gone by here in the opening frame. West Islip's 18th birthday, Gianni Ruggiano's birthday. Happy birthday to him. As the puck's loose in the offensive zone for Kings Park. Commack shot on the backhand, they score. A little backhand chip shot there. Beats Buccino. And just like that, KPC leads 2-1. Wait. It's Michael DeSaro who backhanded that one in, assisted by Franco Justinsik. On the restart, Kings Park Commack really applying pressure here. Long shot from Lazinski, save Buccino. Played off the far wall now, Lazinski with it. Puck loose in the near corner. Stefan Lazinski wraps around the goal, back up to the blue line to his brother. Lazinski, the captain, tries to fight off a check from Jackson Allen, but loses possession. Dumped up ahead by Merviak. Crowdhammer comes out to play it. Wraps it around the boards into the neutral zone, where John Kolich is back to play. 5 minutes gone by here in the opening period. A 2-1 lead for KPC. It's James Johnson who sends it in. Crowdhammer out of his cage again. He backhands it over into the near corner. Ryan First with it over the blue line, carried in. First beats the defender. Centering pass hits off a couple bodies and played out. Played right in front of the KPC bench. KPC short-handed tonight, about 7 or 11 skaters total. Actually, as I count here, yeah, that is 11. 5 on the ice, 6 on the bench, and a backup goaltender. Not counting the goaltender, obviously. Long shot goes wide of Crowdhammer. 9:10 remaining in the period, a 2-1 game. Puck wrapped around the boards. East Islip controls in their own zone. It's Henshaw who sends it over to John Kolich. Kings Park Commack sends it in on a dump. It's Cohen who reverses it back over to Franco Justinsik. Puck loose. KPC trying to fight for possession there. It's Pollard who comes away with it. Pollard circles into the offensive zone momentarily, then heads back into the neutral zone, tries to dump it ahead. No luck. Pollard bats it down. Pollard controls in front of his bench. Dumps it up ahead into the offensive zone. No icing there. Christian McGreen back to play it for KPC. Big hit in the middle of the ice. Nice hit there by James Barbieri. 7:55 remaining. A 2-1 game in favor of Kings Park Commack. James Rogler sends it up ahead. Dumped in, no icing called there. West Islip goes for a change. Whiffed on the pass, intercepted there by William Shields. Shields pass back up to the blue line for Merviak. Merviak shot blocked. It's Shields with it now. William Shields carries in on his backhand. Shields gets pickpocketed. 7:20 remaining in the period. As West Islip skates ahead with it, it's Merviak. Merviak over the blue line with speed. Long shot save, Crowdhammer. Into the near corner, big hit. Merviak follows his shot with a check. Centering pass, played with a high stick, so the puck's loose there. Played up ahead to Salva. Salva carries it in. Salva puts on the brakes, looking for a centering pass. Hits off the side of the net. Buccino don't have to worry about that one. Liam Henshaw intercepts it and sends it back into the neutral zone. Game of hot potato being played. 6:35 remaining in the period. Salva with it over the blue line. Salva on his backhand. Salva's shot hits off the side of Buccino's cage and blocked and sent into the far corner. West Islip carries out. Crowdhammer out of his own cage to play it. Big hit there as Barberi eats a bit of contact. Excuse me, his first eats a bit of contact. And kept in by West Islip. Jackson Allen fighting for possession. Plenty of tie-up in between the zone. KPC carries it in. Now it's Salva with it. Salva spending a lot of time on the ice tonight. As mentioned earlier, KPC playing shorthanded. 11 skaters total tonight. Not going to say uncharacteristic, but something they're not used to. One of the bigger benches in the SCHSHL. 5:40 remaining in the first period. 2-1 lead for KPC. Played up ahead to Lazinski. Lazinski over the blue line with it now. Long shot. Goes wide of Buccino. Lazinski's rebound save there by Braden. Through the blue line now over to Pollard. Pollard tries to carry in. Instead he carries back into his own zone. Stefan Lazinski all over him. An offside call there on West Islip as the play was blown dead. Face-off heads into the neutral zone now. .5:11 remaining as the Sorrow wins that face-off. Kings Park Commack over the blue line. Cohen with speed. Cohen carries in. Centering pass looking for DeSorro misses. Heads back all the way to the neutral zone. Kieran Pollard carrot looking to poke that one loose. Wrapped around the boards over to Stefan Lazinski. Lazinski chasing after it. Wrapped around the boards again. Gianni Ruggiano on the ice for West Islip. Fight for the puck along the far wall. Ruggiano heads up ice. Pass chipped ahead there by Nicholas Purpall. Lazinski out to play. Purpall almost gets a skate on it. Instead it ends up on Merviak's tape. And it's sent ahead by France to Lazinski. Lazinski's shot save by Buccino. And play will be blown dead. Faceoff will go to his left. Face-off one in the offensive zone by Kings Park Commack. Nice passing here by the Knights as that pass misses. Connor Cohen chasing after it. Played up ahead to James Johnson who misses wide. Played over the blue line by Salva. Salva gets pickpocketed as he circles back into the neutral zone, still in possession. Salva eats a bit of contact and runs into the linesman. 3:48 remaining in the period. West Islip with speed. Shot goes wide of Lazinski. Of Crowdhammer. 3:40 remaining in the opening frame. Puck or block shot there hits off the sidewall as Kings Park Commack tries to get a bit of a change. Long shifts tonight for KPC as they head over the blue line. Salva with it. Salva and McGrame looking for a centering pass, hits off the side of the net instead. Sorry, that was Gagliano with Salva. Pass hits off the skate of Kolic. Salva's shot fans on that one. Wrapped around the boards, intercepted there by Henshaw. 2:55 remaining in the period. A lot of puck possession time here for KPC in the offensive zone. West Islip dumps it in as William Shields sends it in. 2:40 remaining in the period. Pass goes into the offensive zone. Lazinski with it. Lazinski shot save. Buccino puck loose. Poked out. Nice poke check there. Shot gloved down there by Double B's. Braden Buccino. 2:25 remaining in the opening frame. So the faceoff goes to Buccino's left. Michael DeSaro in the faceoff dot for the Knights. Shot hits off the leg of Jackson Allen, but stayed in the zone for the Knights. Played below the goal line now, intercepted there. Two players wrestle each other to the ground. KPC skater loses a stick. 2:05 remaining in the period. James Barbieri with the puck as he loses possession. It's Ryan First with it. First circles it around. Gets it over to DeSaro. DeSaro tries to skate loose. John Kolich tries to chip it ahead. Played through to Barbieri, who loses possession of it. Islip controls at the blue line as Rogler carries in. Shot just skirts wide of Krauthammer. 1:20 remaining in the opening period. Chipped through the neutral zone over to Stefan Lazinski. Lazinski takes a bit of a hit there. Both teams fighting off contact. A penalty upcoming on Lazinski. Buccino heads off the ice. Pollard skates ahead. Pollard centering pass intercepted. And West Islip will get their first power play of the night. Stefan Lazinski heads into the penalty box for roughing. So KPC is without their captain, and that will be an offside call. So 52.1 remaining. 3 seconds gone by on the man advantage. So the faceoff comes out into the neutral zone, where Kieran Pollard controls. Pollard skates ahead over the blue line with it. Man advantage here for West Islip, back up to Merviak. Merviak sends it over to the far side. Shot! Save, Krauthammer, nice save on a point-blank range. Nice shot there from Barbieri. 31.9 seconds remaining. 1:37 remaining on the power play. KPC tries to clear it out. Merviak plays it at the blue line and keeps it in. Skates in with it. Takes a bit of a hit there. Carried in. Centering pass. Puck loose in front of Krauthammer. Cleared down the length of the ice by the Knights. Buccino comes out to play it. Puck bounces over his stick. 12 seconds remaining in the period. 1:15 remaining on the man advantage. Intercepted there. Played up ahead by Salva. 5 seconds remaining. Nice diving stop there to keep puck out of harm's way. McGramey's shot misses, and that will do it. 1:05 power play to start period number 2 for West Islip. When we come back, it's a 2-1 lead in favor of KPC. You're watching SCHSHL hockey action on the Long Island Sports Network. Back here for the second period of action on the SCHSHL doubleheader of the night. West Islip and Kings Park Commack getting things going. Stefan Lazinski in the penalty box serving the rest of his remaining minute and 5 seconds on his roughing minor. 2-1 lead in favor of Kings Park Commack. Goals from Brian Prang and Michael DeSaro, giving them a 2-1 lead. Kieran Pollard, the lone tally for West Islip, wrapped around the boards. KPC controls in their zone. 40 seconds remaining on the power play. Dumped down the length of the ice. Buccino comes out to play. Buccino tries to find Merviak. Pass a little wide. KPC carries in. Shot. What a save, Buccino. A slap shot at point blank range. Catches the paddle and goes out of play. 14:22 remaining on the man advantage. In the period. 28 seconds remaining on the power play. KPC looking to apply a little bit of pressure here on the man advantage, on the man disadvantage rather. West Islip wins the face-off as they're pinned in their own zone. Pass a little too long for Pollard. Played through. Pollard gets possession of it back over the blue line. Carries in looking for a centering pass, just misses. Puck back up to the blue line, kept in by Henshaw. Pollard with it now. Pollard shot, save, Crowdhammer. Puck goes loose around his cage as the power play expires. Shot blocked there. Nice flurry here from West Islip. Pollard controls along the near wall as he skates in with it. Pollard looking for a passing lane. Skates around one defender. Shot. Glove save there by Crowdhammer. 13:36 remaining in period number 2. Face-off goes to the right of Crowdhammer. One in the defensive zone by KPC. Lazinski fresh out of the penalty box carries it over the blue line as Nicholas Siegler plays it through. As that is blown dead on the Buccino save with 13:17 remaining in the second period. At the face-off dot, one there in the offensive zone by Kings Park Commack. Looking for a centering pass, intercepted there by William Shields. Played through by Jake Salva. Salva and Stefan Lazinski. Lazinski shot, save with the pad by Buccino. John Kolick tries to wrap it around. West Islip trying to clear their own zone. They get as far as the center ice dot where Salva takes over again. Carried over now. Salva with it. Salva's shot hits off of Buccino in the post. 12:40 remaining in the period. Puck wrapped around the boards over to the far side. Puck loose, tries to chip it ahead with no luck. Hits off the far wall and into the offensive zone for the Lions. Save there, Crowdhammer with the blocker. Goes over to the far side. It's Hubbard with it. Hubbard wraps it around the board. 12:20 remaining. And plays it off the near wall where Salva ties up with Kolic. Puck loose. Connor Cohen comes away with it. Cohen skates over the blue line. Cohen sends it over to Lazinski. Now Salva's controlling. James Rogler lost his glove as that shot's blocked and sent down over to Crowdhammer territory, who plays it over to his right for Maximus Lazinski. Over to the far side now. Passes a little too long for Galgano. DeSaro comes back to play. It gets it over to Cohen, who sends it over to the far side. KPC over the blue line with it now. Carried in, looking for a dump pass over to Galgano with no luck. Nice move there from Justinsik, however. 11:15 remaining in the period. Carried in over into the offensive zone by Merviak, as we have a whistle here for what we'll wait and see. But it looks like Michael DeSaro got a little banged up there. To add insult to a bit of injury, he heads to the penalty box for a slashing minor. So West Islip on the power play. Puck goes up to the blue line. Kieran Pollard directing traffic. If something loose, looks like a neck guard in the slot. Puck played along the far wall. KPC skater gets rid of the neck guard, chipped up ahead, kept in at the blue line. Nice play there by Merviak. Merviak circles, gets it over to Barbieri on the far side. Barbieri eating a bit of contact, still being held. And played over by Pollard. Pollard carries in, passes it over to Merviak. Merviak dumps it ahead. Shot. They score! A beauty on the power play. An off-angle shot, and it's a 2-2 hockey game. We'll wait for official word on who put that one in, but I believe it was Pollard yet again. And it was Pollard's second of the game. Ties things up here on the power play. Pollard trying to get fancy off the face-off victory as well, but loses possession of it. So Kings Park Commack right back on the attack. Now Pollard over center ice with it. As he carries in, as they call in offsides and plays blown dead, 10-11. Remaining in the middle stanza. Face-off won there by the Bears. Carried up over the blue line. Shot. Nice glove save by Jason Krauthammer. Nice save. 10:01 remaining in period number 2. 4 minutes and 59 seconds gone by here in the middle stanza. Face-off victory there by Kings Park Commack, but they cough it up. Puck loose along the far side. KPC comes away. They skate 2-2. Ledzinski with a big hit. He loses possession of the puck on Kolich, and Ledzinski away from the play lays a hit, and a power play upcoming for KPC as players from both sides are going at it. So we'll wait to see what the penalty call is here. Steven Ledzinski gets called for leaving the bench early. So West Islip, who cashed in on their last power play opportunity, gets another one here as that's dumped up as far as center ice. Andrew Merviak comes away with it, sends it over to Pollard. Pollard with 2 goals on the night, looking for a third. Is the main reason why this game's tied at 2, as he has the 2 goals for West Islip. Salvas dumps it ahead. Nice hit along the near wall there by James Barbieri. Buccino comes out to play it. Dumps off behind his goal. I believe that's Merviak with it. Merviak wraps it over to Barbieri. Barbieri gives it over to Pollard. Pollard gives it over to Henshaw. Henshaw carries in. Centering pass intercepted. KPC with speed. Pollard picks the pocket there. Keeps it in the offensive zone. Pollard circles. Tries to find Henshaw, but that ends up through center ice into their own zone. 58 seconds, 6 seconds remaining on the power play. 8:25 remaining in the period. Centering pass, a bouncing pass was blocked. Barbieri wraps it around the boards. And through Henshaw retreats back. 40 seconds remaining. It's William Shields with it. Shields over the blue line. Shields dumps it back to Henshaw. Now over to Merviak. Merviak controls. Merviak gets tripped up. We're going to have a 5-on-3 coming up here. So a 19-second 5-on-3 power play opportunity for the Lions. A tripping minor called on Christian McGrain. So 5-on-3 for 19 seconds. Another man advantage from there on out. West Islip wins the faceoff. Henshaw carried in. Centering pass, shot just misses wide. An opportunity there missed by inches as they clear that one down. 5 seconds remaining on the two-man advantage. So Lazinski's going to be able to get out of the penalty box now. He heads back into the bench. Puck loose in the KPC zone as they try to clear it out. Instead, it's played up the ice there by Brian Prang, who has the first goal of the night for the Knights. 1:20 remaining on the second power play. Kieran Pollard with speed through the neutral zone. Pollard over the blue line. Pollard on his backhand now. Puts on the brakes, looking for a pass back up to the blue line. Henshaw whiffs on that one. Pollard lifts it. Kept in the zone. Puck loose. Off the sidewall and into the neutral zone. Merviak plays it. Keeps it and dumps it ahead. Merviak carries over. Plays it off of Pollard's skates. Pollard takes a tumble. 48 seconds remaining. Puck loose. James Rogler loses his stick. Now Henshaw gets it back. Played off the near wall and into the neutral zone. Prang loses possession of it. He trips himself up. Played through there by Kolic. Carried in by West Islip. Shot saved Krauthammer. Rebound loose back up to the point. Long shot. Never reaches Krauthammer. Puck loose. Salva comes away with it over the red line. Salva carries in. Final 10 seconds on the man advantage. Salva puts on the brakes. Plays it below the red line. Nice hit there from Jackson Allen. Back up to Lazinski. Hits off the boards. That'll do it for the power play. So West Islip falls to 1 for 4 on the man advantage. 5:40 remaining. No icing called here. 2-2 game between West Islip and Kings Park Commack. Kings Park Commack down multiple skaters tonight. Skating with 11 players, not including their 2 goaltenders, obviously. 11 skaters, I should say. Big hit in the near corner. Everybody seems to be all right, though. Galgano tries to send it ahead. Nice block there by Henshaw. Centering pass intercepted. West Islip keeps in the offensive zone. Henshaw on his backhand. Centering pass. Puck's loose through the slot. It's Barbieri with it. Tries to wrap it around the boards, but that pass is intercepted. 4:55 remaining in regulation. As that's played through and chased after by Michael DeSaro. cleared out by West Islip, and that will be an icing. 4:33 remaining in the middle period, a 2-2 game. Face off in the offensive zone for Kings Park Commack. 4.5 minutes remaining in the period. Played ahead by Cohen, looking for a centering pass. Sent down the length of the ice to Krauthammer's right. So KPC has to start up again a full 200 feet. Christian McGrain with it. Looked like Barbieri picked the pocket there for a second. West Islip doing a great job on the defensive side of things tonight. Played up ahead, it's Merviak after it. Merviak trying to find Pollard, save Buccino. He sends that one wide. It's Pollard with speed through the neutral zone now, 3:44 remaining. Carried over. Pollard's shot goes wide. Pollard crashes into the boards behind the play, and we're going to have a stoppage of play, and we will take a break. 3:34 remaining in the period. A 2-2 tie between West Islip and KPC right here on the Long Island Sports Network. Good sign for Kieran Pollard and the West Islip Lions as he's back on the bench following a scary collision behind the play. Looks like he might have knocked the wind out of himself. He heads back over to the bench. 3:30 remaining in the period. 2-2 game between Kings Park Commack and West Islip. Centering pass sticked up ahead. Shot saved. Nice shot from Lazinski. Buccino makes a save with his blocker. Long shot. Another save. Buccino, excuse me. Wrapped around the boards. Over to Salva. Salva trying to jam it home. No luck there. 3:05 remaining. Salva loses possession and West Islip comes away with it. Buccino seems to be all right sitting on the boards on his, or not Buccino, rather, excuse me. Pollard seems to be okay as he's sitting on the boards on his bench and hops right back off. 2:45 remaining in the period. Kings Park Commack to his own long slap shot save Buccino as he gloves that one and play is blown dead. 2:39 remaining in the middle period, a 2-2 tie between Kings Park Commack and West Islip. Face-off goes to the left of Buccino, won by West Islip, sent back over to Allen, who loses possession of it. Played into the near corner now, 2:25 remaining in the period. Tie up along the near wall, multiple skaters going after it. And it's played back into the neutral zone now, where Ledzinski has to come back and touch. 2:09 remaining in the period. Played up ahead to Justinsik, who misses that one. Galgano chasing after it. as Maximus Ledzinski plays it over to first. First skates up ahead now, dumps it into his offensive zone. 1:50 remaining in the second period. Wrapped around the boards where James Johnson tries to play it. Played into the offensive zone by Jackson Allen. Long shot, redirected wide past Krauthammer. Final 90 seconds of period number 2 are here. Kept in by Henshaw. Henshaw carries in, shot over the shoulder of Krauthammer and misses wide. Shot from Pollard hits off the far wall. Minute 15 remaining in the period. Pollard takes another hit, but pops right back up trying to find the puck. Played through by DeSaro, who wraps it around the boards. Final minute of period numero dos here between West Islip and KPC, a 2-2 game. Gianni Ruggiano, the birthday boy, fighting for possession there. 40 seconds remaining here in the second period. Pollard up ahead over the blue line with it. Pollard carries in, tries to go in between the legs, loses possession of it, and played through the neutral zone. Chipped up ahead by Henshaw, who missed it. That will be an icing on Kings Park Commack. .8 seconds. Remain in the period. Face-off victory there. One-time shot. Pollard just misses that one. 15 seconds remaining. Chipped up ahead by KPC as they skate to the neutral zone. Carried over the blue line. 6 seconds remaining. Shot goes wide of Buccino into the near corner. Tie up there. West Islip will skate it out to end the period. We're through 2, tied at 2. West Islip and KPC in the Long Island Sports Network. Back here on the Long Island Sports Network at 2. 2 goals from Kieran Pollard are the tallies. Shot save Buccino. Second shot goes wide. 11 total skaters on the ice tonight. Soon batted down by Henshaw. Henshaw trying to play to Henseds, kept in, save there on the Ledzinski shot. Buccino doing a good job in between the pipes tonight for West Islip. And sent back ahead for played through for Pollard. Pollard control. Pass into head. John Kolich knocks that one down. APC begrudgingly enters their offensive zone as they fight through traffic. Sorrow, that shot on goal is saved by of Buccino, won by Kings Park Commack, up to Galgano over the blue line for Kings Park Commack. And retreats back. Cohen and McGrame goes back after it. Go playing it 4-1. Possession of it. And Kings Park Commack chips it ahead. 3 minutes gone by here in the third period. 11:58 remaining now. Played back and through. Long pass there. DeSaro after it. DeSaro shot. Glove down there by Buccino. 11:47 remaining in the third period. Faceoff goes to the right of Braden Buccino. Tie up at the faceoff dot. West Islip comes away with it. Finn Wood chips it ahead. Wood tries to find William Shields with no luck. Plays over the far wall, Justinsik after it. Chipped ahead by Stefan Lazinski. Merviak retrieves it. Sends it up ahead. Here comes West Islip. William Shields eats a bit of contact there. Over the blue line, shot blocked. Hits the ceiling of the building and back down. 11:02 remaining here in regulation. Faceoff goes to the left of Buccino. Defensive zone faceoff draw victory there for the Lions as the puck goes all the way back, but no icing. Stefan Ladzinski over the blue line. Ladzinski looking for a pass. Circles now. Tries to find Justinsik with no luck. It's Pollard the other way with it. Chipped up the head. Pollard controls. Pollard centering pass. Backhand shot. Save there. Crowdhammer. Gianni Ruggiano sends it around the boards. The birthday boy. Plays it off of Salvo and dumped back ahead. 10:19 remaining. Shot from Pollard. Hits off the back wall. Misses wide. 10:15 remaining in the period. Shot from Pollard. Directed. Rebound. Nice save there. Crowdhammer. DeSaro wraps it around the boards. Now it's Pollard who continues the track. And KPC comes away with it. Carried over by Michael DeSaro. DeSaro with it. DeSaro gets intercepted there by Henshaw. Wrapped around the boards. Kieran Pollard with it now. Pollard over the blue line. Pollard with 2 goals tonight, looking for number 3. Crowdhammer makes a save with his mask. Second save with the leg pad. Nice sequence there for the KPC goaltender. I'm sure the first shot kind of woke him up a bit. 9:35 remaining in the period. Kept in. KPC on its heels. Shot save. Crowdhammer. 9:25 remaining in the period now. Kept in by Barbieri. Barbieri looking for a centering pass. Nobody home. Puck bounces over Kolich's stick. Sent up ahead. Over to Rogler. Rogler shot misses wide. 9 minutes remaining here in regulation. Played through there by Siegler. Siegler below the goal line now, poking at it. To Buccino's right. Back up to the blue line now. Long shot never reaches Buccino. Hits off a skate. Merviak poking at it. West Islip tries to clear the zone with no luck. Kept in by KPC. Carried in. Shot. Save Buccino. Played off the near wall and Pollard with, Barbieri with speed. Barbieri over the blue line. Barbieri shot blocked there. Charles McGrane playing it now. 8:20 remaining here in regulation. A 2-2 game between KPC and West Islip. William Shields with speed over the blue line. Shields dumps it in. Circles back over to the blue line as he looks to get a change. Been on the ice for a while. He stays on the ice instead, now carried in. Shot Nice save, Crowdhammer. 7:55 remaining. Andrew Merviak sends it in. Hits off the boards behind Crowdhammer's cage. A lot of offensive zone time here for West Islip. All 10 skaters for both sides have been on the ice for a while. Cohen dumps it in. A much-needed change for Kings Park Commack as they get their second group out there. Skated ahead by Henshaw. Henshaw's shot blocked. Hits off the netting behind Crowdhammer. 7:23 remaining in this 2-2 tie. Face-off goes to the left of Jason Crowdhammer. Face-off victory there for West Islip in the offensive zone. Wrapped around the boards over into the near corner. It's Nicholas Hubbard chasing after it. Puck goes behind Crowdhammer's cage. KPC comes away with it. Salva over the blue line. Salva to his backhand. Salva's off-angle shot hits off the far side of the iron. Centering pass hits off a skate. Back up to Lazinski. Lazinski's shot hits off of Merviak's skate and trickles wide. Kings Park Commack on the attack now. It's Lazinski back at the blue line. Sends it over to the far side. Shot block. Nice block there by Charles Salamone. Centering pass, puck loose. Puck still loose. Buccino trying to cover it. Ends up back over to Stefan Lazinski. Sorry, Maximus Lazinski. Maximus looks for a pass over to Justinsik but misses wide. Lazinski plays at the blue line now. Looking for Salva, hits off the sidewall. Justinsik after it. Justinsik controls in the near corner. Look. Puck loose in the far corner rather. West Islip trying to clear their zone. 6 minutes remaining as they get it out as that hits off the boards for an icing. 5:57 remaining in regulation. 2-2 tie between Kings Park Commack and West Islip. Face off to the left of Buccino. Shot on goal right off the face off. Double B's covers that one up. 5:54 remaining here in regulation. Defensive zone face-off victory there for the Lions. Chipped ahead to Pollard. Pollard over the blue line. Pollard looking for a hat trick. Glove down there. Jason Crowdhammer. Play blown dead. 5:44 remaining. Face-off goes to the left of the KPC netminder. Face-off victory there in their own zone for Kings Park Commack as they skate out with it. It's First over the blue line. First gets poke-checked away there by Henshaw. Henshaw tries to wrap it around, is intercepted again. Big hit behind the West Islip cage. Pollard thought he had it but lost it. Here comes West Islip with it. Pollard dumps it in the offensive zone. Kept in, batted down. First tries to clear it out. He does. Stefan Lazinski chips it ahead up to France. France dumps it back off to Lazinski. Lazinski shot pinballs off of two skaters and played up ahead to Pollard. Pollard over the blue line. Pollard looks for a toe drag, gets poked out. 4:55 remaining in the period. Kings Park Commack over the blue line now. Bit of contact there from Brian Prang. The first goal of the night for KPC. West Islip really hanging with Kings Park Commack tonight. Shot on goal. Buccino covers that one with ease. 4:40 remaining in regulation. A 2-2 game between the Lions of West Islip and KPC. Face-off won by the Knights. Played up at the blue line. Long shot. Glove down there by Buccino. He saw that one all the way. 4:35 remaining in regulation now. Face-off to the left of Buccino, won by Cohen. Shot pinballs off of two skaters over to the far side. Tie up in the far corner. Both teams fighting for possession. It's Kings Park Commack who comes away with it. Long shot hits off a two-body shot. Batted down, covered up by Buccino. Played with a high stick, 4:13 remaining. So following the high stick, the face-off will come down into the offensive zone for West Islip. Face-off to the right of Jason Krauthammer. As that face-off is won by Kings Park Commack. 4:05 remaining in regulation. KPC exits their own zone over the blue line now. Three skaters take a tumble on the loss of possession there. Played up ahead by the birthday boy, Gianni Ruggiano. Jake Salva circles back into his own zone to gain some momentum. Jack Salva over the blue line. Salva carries in below the goal line now, looking for a centering pass. Hits off a few skates there. Back up to Salva, over to the far side. Long shot, save Buccino, bouncing puck. Hits off the near wall. McGrain's long shot, blocked by Ruggiano. Ruggiano doesn't know where the puck is, sends it up ahead to Merviak. Merviak dumps it into the offensive zone. Merviak circles back now. Fresh set of defensemen on the ice for West Islip. McGrain controls in his own zone. 3 minutes remaining now in regulation. McGrain circling with two defenders on him. So played off the near wall and sent down. Too wide there. That'll be an icing. 2:51 remaining in regulation. Face-off comes down to the right of Krauthammer. Timeout called by WI. We'll take a timeout. 2-2 game between Kings Park Commack and West Islip on the Long Island Sports Network. Following the timeout and the high stick call there, 2:52 remaining in regulation. Face off to the right of Jason Krauthammer. Face off victory in the offensive zone for West Islip, but KPC takes over. Puck loose in the offensive zone now. Kieran Pollard trips over his own skates and played through by Justinsik. Justinsik carries in. Carries behind the goal line now. Now reverses course over to the near side for Lazinski. Lazinski shot blocked there, 2:25 remaining. Both two players take a tumble over to the far side, 2:20 remaining. Stefan Lazinski carries into the offensive zone and chip back out. Kieran Pollard chases after it. Maximus Lazinski plays it over to the far side. 2:05 remaining in regulation of this 2-2 game. Pollard receives it along the far wall directly in front of his bench. Backhanded pass intercepted trying to find William Shields. Shields now finds it, dumps it in to the offensive zone, but sent back out. Merviak with it now. Merviak sends it over to Barbieri. Merviak dumps it in. 1:40 remaining in the period. Dumped up ahead now, 35. Played into the near corner, no icing. Liam Henshaw back for it. Now for Pollard. Pollard controls in his defensive zone. Backhanded pass, loses possession of it. KPC dumps it in. They go for a partial change. 1:20 remaining in regulation. Long pass there, hits off a skate. Finds Barbieri's tape. Barbieri finds Pollard. Pollard shot blocked. Hits off the boards, wraps around. 1:05 remaining in regulation now. Kings Park Commack escapes their zone. Final minute to play here in regulation. Henshaw loses his skate, shot hit the side of the net. Back up to the point now. Tries to find McGrane with no luck. Pollard comes away with it. Pollard carries over the blue line, 45 seconds remaining. Cross ice pass, could have been a shot there. Misses wide nonetheless. Now it's Kings Park Commack with it over the blue line. Delayed offside call there. They send it ahead. 33 seconds remaining. Sent up ahead now. Final 30 ticks to the clock here in regulation. Sent up ahead, chipped. West Islip controls over the blue line. Carried in. Salamone tries to make a move there with no luck. Kings Park Commack tries to keep it in. Now they dump it in. 13 seconds remaining. Now 10 seconds. KPC might try to hold it for the final 7 seconds. Get this game to overtime. 3 seconds now, 2. 1 second. And that will do it as we head to overtime. So we'll have a 4-minute overtime period. A hard-fought 45 minutes so far. Sudden death, next goal wins between KPC and West Islip. Both teams skate 3 aside. Or excuse me, we'll skate 4 aside. Merviak, Henshaw, Pollard, and Barbieri out there for West Islip. The Lions controlling their own zone. Wrapped around the far wall, it is Henshaw. Now dumps it off to Pollard. Pollard with speed. Pollard over the blue line. Pollard carries in, beats 2 defenders. Sends it over into the near corner. Wraps it up ahead. Back to Pollard now from Barbieri. Pollard with it over on the far side now. Pollard over to Merviak. Merviak shot, save. Crowdhammer with the stick. Barbieri fighting for it. Barbieri control. Centering pass just wide of Pollard. Merviak with it. Shot blocked. Hits off the board. Stays in play. 3:10 remaining. Now it's Kings Park Commack with the puck. KPC over the center ice line. Over the blue line with it now. Nice poke check there from Henshaw. 3-on-1 if they hurry. Henshaw over the blue line. Henshaw shoots. Save Crowdhammer. Puck goes wide. Puck skated between his legs. Now it's Merviak at the blue line. Merviak skates with it. Sends it over to Pollard. Pass ends up in the neutral zone. 2:40 remaining in regulation. Cross ice pass over to Andrew Merviak. Now over to William Shields. William Shields over the blue line. Shields shot. Glove down there by Jason Krauthammer. 2:27 remaining in regulation. Faceoff goes to the right of Krauthammer. Faceoff victory there in the offensive zone for West Islip. West Islip had their two defensemen back looking to get a change. Henshaw back on centering pass too wide of Salva. Back over to the far side, carried in. Poke check there by John Kolich. Kolich takes a tumble. Lazinski with it. Lazinski shot blocked. Kept in by Salva. Salva carries in. Shot save Buccino. William Shields comes away with it for West Islip now. Shields over center ice, over the blue line now as he carries in. Sends a puck between Maximus Lazinski's legs. Krauthammer plays it. Puck loose behind the goal there. Shields finds it. Shields shot save. Puck still loose. 1:50 remaining. Stefan Lazinski over the blue line with it. Lazinski shot save. Buccino plays off the far wall now. Chipped up ahead to Merviak. Back over to William Shields with it. Shields dumps it off to Allen. Now back to Shields. Shields shot save. Krauthammer sends that one wide. 90 seconds remaining in regulation. Played up ahead now. Merviak sends it ahead. William Shields with it. Shields sends it over to Pollard. Pollard carries it over the blue line. Pollard looking for the hat trick. Save. Krauthammer, he covers up. 1:16 remaining. An excellent overtime period so far. Face-off goes to the right of Krauthammer. Pollard tries to chip it ahead. Puck stays loose. 1:10 remaining now. Kings Park Commack intercepted. Barbieri shot. Save there by Krauthammer. Plays it up ahead. Henshaw keeps it in. Henshaw sends it over to Barbieri. Barbieri tries to find Pollard. Puck loose in the slot. Kings Park Commack comes away with it now. Carried over by Prang. Prang has a goal tonight. A line change here. Breakaway for Pollard. Pass a little too wide. Tip, no icing called there. 44 seconds. Cross ice pass hits off the sidewall. Here comes first. Both teams skate 2-on-2 as KPC enters the zone. Carried in by First. First shot blocked. First now sends it over to Salva. Puck skates to the neutral zone with it. 25 seconds remaining in the overtime period. No shootouts in the regular season. So if we run out in the final 15 seconds, it will end in a tie. Puck chipped ahead. Barbieri loses possession of it. Now 7 seconds remaining. Now 5 seconds remaining, chipped up ahead. Buccino covers up. 1.2 seconds remaining. So if you're KPC here, you're throwing everything at the net on the face-off. And that will do it. An excellent game played between West Islip and Kings Park Commack ends in a 2-2 tie. For everybody here at the LI Sports Network, I'm Eric Bellier wishing you a good night and good hockey from the rinks in Hauppauge. West Islip and Kings Park Commack end in a 2-2 tie. Have a good night, everybody.